Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review this little new thriller called Don't Tell a Soul. And this is written and directed by Alex McCauley, who was a writer on the film Flower, which I thought had a lot of potential. It was definitely challenging in some of the conventions that it takes on, and I think that could also be said about this film. This film seems really simple. Two young men, Fionn Whitehead and Jack Dylan Grazer, who both of them are up-and-coming stars. They're two brothers. Whitehead's brother, Matt, is angry and controlling, while you have Joey, who's younger and innocent and really an insecure place in his life. They go in and steal money from a fumigated house, and all of a sudden they see the security guard, played by Rainn Wilson, who starts chasing him, and he falls in a hole. And you have Matt, who wants to leave him there, to just leave him there. But Joey feels bad and will come, give him food, stuff like that. And this could be a very simple, straightforward kind of film. It's only an hour and 23 minutes, but there's certain things that this film gives you in terms of twists and surprises that add layers to this little thriller. And this film will challenge you in terms of who you're going to root for, who you're going to sympathize with, because these characters who seem very straightforward, and you have basically the only other main character in the film is their mother, played by Mina Suvari, who's dying of lung cancer. And you have this situation where each of these characters are who you think they are, but as the film goes on, they pull back layers to reveal some different sides to them. Matt's probably the most expected arc in the film, but there's some other things, there's some twists, there's some really solid twists, and why they work so well is McCauley sets up little hints throughout the film and the dialogue. Can some of the dialogue be pretty straightforward and blah? It can, but I think the detail in the dialogue that sets up some of these realizations, they work so well. And there's a lot of logic to the film. The surprises that come make sense, and I appreciate that about this film. And in terms of themes, it challenges these ideas of like somebody who's being repressed, and what kinds of actions should you take once you're able to escape from that. Should you be doing things that are unexpected, or should you be doing things like staying good for the sake of being good, or should you act out against the oppressors that have been putting you down? And I feel like that's such a big story in terms of Jack Dylan Grazer's character Joey and his arc in the film. And it's interesting because Rainn Wilson, his casting as this particular character seems a little odd. And it might be a little bit different for Wilson, but where this character goes really leans into a different layer of what Rainn Wilson can bring to the role, and that really works. And all the way up to the end, the film might end a little cleaner than you might have expected, because this film, there's a lot of parts to it where it's like, this might not end nice and clean and happy at the end, and you might not expect it, but it kind of played it a little bit safe. There's also quite a few too many of, hey, oh my god, is this really going to happen? Nah, just kidding. And there's quite a few of those that it gets a little tired after a while, but in general, I think McCauley has a very efficient and well put together thriller here, and I enjoyed Don't Tell a Soul quite a bit. And I definitely recommend it. I rented it off of Fandango, which I don't think this is on Amazon right now, so it's there for you. If you enjoy a nice, efficient little thriller with some twists and surprises, I think you'll definitely enjoy this film. But those are my thoughts on Don't Tell a Soul. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.